On the floor. I am joined now by bell ringer Michael Hund. He is the CEO of the EB Research Partnership, here to tell us more about EB and the work that your organization is doing to eradicate it. First off, can you just tell us what EB is and how it affects people?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you, Ashley, and the entire New York Stock Exchange team. This is a profound honor for us at EB Research Partnership and the EB community we serve. This is a ceremony today, but it's also a call to action for us. So what's the call to action? To cure and accelerate treatments for Epidermolysis Bullosa, or EB. EB is a rare genetic life-threatening skin disease that affects children from birth, and it's actually called butterfly children because the skin is as fragile as a butterfly's wings.
Can you explain what venture philanthropy is and how your organization is using it to try to, not only eradicate EB, but also treat other rare diseases?
Yeah, well, look, it's fitting that we're here on the floor of the NYSE because we're big believers in the fact if you have big, bold, audacious missions like curing a disease, it takes the best skills and talents and mindsets. So our philosophy is that applying business practices to the world of nonprofit and missions like curing EB will accelerate our timelines and bring our mission about faster. So what venture philanthropy means is that we don't just fund research and write checks and hope for the best. It means we actually invest philanthropic dollars into research projects, even companies or startup companies, and when that science succeeds, the commercialization and the returns generated come back to the foundation to fund more research over and over again until we cure the disease. So it creates a sustainable philanthropy model, it creates an innovative business model, and it creates a method where we participate, and our shareholders and stakeholders are patients and families, so it gives us representation in the end process of actually getting treatments approved for patients and families.
I think something that struck me about our conversation yesterday was the passion that you spoke about when you were talking about doing this work. How did you get involved in this area?
Yeah, I think a lot about, the great Muhammad Ali said that service is the rent that we pay for our time here on Earth. And my life was changed as an 18-year-old volunteering with young people with cancer, sickle cell, HIV, and it really set a purpose of, using our time on this planet and the best of our skills and talents to help people who are suffering, to help people who are battling disease. So it inspired me to take action, and once you meet someone who's living with EB, you want to do everything within your means and your power to help. So for me, it's a life's mission and a life purpose, and it's a true honor to serve and use our energies and talents for this community.
And your organization secured 3 FDA approvals for treatment for EB. Can you just take us high level through what those treatments are?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, when we started a decade ago, there was no treatments, not a lot of research, very few clinical trials, and certainly not a lot of hope. In the last 10 years, we've raised $70 million. We've funded more than 160 projects in 22 different countries. And most importantly, that's led from 2 clinical trials to now more than 50. So 25x growth. And the biggest news is, as you mentioned, 3 FDA approvals. So 2 are gene therapies that we were early investors in via our venture philanthropy model. And what's exciting about that is EB is one of 10,000 rare diseases. 1 in 10 people are affected by a rare disease. So, if you look at that big slice of the planet, 400 million people, 95% don't have any approved treatment. So we've got 3 in the last 3 years. It's an amazing milestone, but it's just momentum to the ultimate goal, which is to actually finally, once and for all, cure EB for every patient on the planet.
Michael Hund, CEO of the EB Research Partnership, thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange, and congratulations on ringing the bell today.
Thank you, Ashley. We really appreciate it.